Hi, I'm Kirsten Hund Blair, co-founder and CEO of Lambent Data. My colleagues and I have built our reach because 80% of health outcomes are driven by social drivers of health, which contribute to immense healthcare costs. Over 2 in 5 people in the US are struggling to make ends meet with health, housing, jobs, education, transportation, childcare, food insecurities. Many of these are social drivers of health. And one example would be a mom with diabetes who has several gig jobs, several hours of subway commute every day, and she doesn't have time to buy fresh vegetables or eat on a regular schedule. For her, getting a full time job close to her home would dramatically improve her health. And yet, the healthcare and social service providers and payers who are trying to help themselves have staff shortages and various pain points in coordinating care and finances. Plus, the portals and case management tools are not robustly engaging the vulnerable patients. And so we've built our reach. It's highly customizable, collaborative, and HIPAA compliant. And our customers are the organizations, healthcare, social services who then provide this to their staff members as well as to patients and clients. It equips both sides of this trusted relationship. And in the palm of the hands, the families can work on milestones and goals, integrated resources, and communicate with their providers. This improves outcomes in health and social drivers of health while lowering costs, saving staff time, and integrating with existing systems. We have current customers, including 4 customers in social services, 1 in reentry, and a customer food bank that's connected to a community health center. We also have a robust pipeline with other community health centers, hospitals, and payers. This is a 3.7 billion total addressable market, and we calculated this bottom up by looking at um, individual segments in healthcare, social services, and reentry, and then looking at the number of organizations times the amount of revenue that that type of organization could pay Lambent Data. The funding sources for this would include Medicaid waivers, billing codes, different value-based care programs, as well as other types of programs, boosting outcomes and reducing recidivism. Here's the competitive landscape. On the left-hand side, there are apps that are engaging and personalized, some not in specific arenas and some in more. And then on the right-hand side, we have more of the enterprise apps and platforms. Our reach does both. Our operations plan is to build out via the networks and partners, and we have a very specific plan for the rest of 2024 as well as into the coming years. This also, it can be fueled by the investments, and we'll talk about that more. With alliances, we are excited about the accelerators in which we've participated, including this one, as well as our channel partners, including VioCare and CAMI, who both have different types of assessments. We also have received funding and other introductions through Jumpstart Foundry and others. Our team is highly experienced and diverse in terms of our expertise. And on the top, we have our management. And then on the bottom line, we have the board, which also includes myself and Kevin. On the side, we have advisors, and all combined, we have excellent experience, including exits. Our revenue is built from the projections of customers. And so part of what's driving this is increasing customers, but also the average account size that is growing as we get more complicated and larger customers, such as hospitals. We believe we'll be profitable by the end of next year, and our margins are typical for SaaS companies. In summary, our value is through the healthier, thriving families, as well as the financial incentives for healthcare and for social services. Our investors would um, look forward to potential exits via acquisition. This is our funding. We've already raised over 600,000 and we're currently raising 350K out of the total 500 raise. This is for scaling, and we believe that will also drive a higher valuation for next year's seed round. Also, the investors in any location benefit from the incentives for the state of New Jersey where we are based. Thank you. Please join us.